Shalom and good morning, friends. How often do we live just for ourselves, focusing on our own needs and our own comforts, till we fail to see the struggles of those around us? This Lent, you and I are invited to lift our gaze, not only to see within ourselves, but to truly see those around us. In today's reading from Isaiah chapter 58, verse 9 to 10, it says, If you do away with the yoke, the clenched fist, the wicked word, if you give bread to the hungry and relief to the oppressed, your light will rise in darkness and your shadows become like noon. Yes, friends, the yoke, the clenched fist, and the wicked words reveal something uncomfortable yet true. How easily selfishness settle in our hearts. When we focus only on our own struggles, on our own emotions, and our own needs, we may unknowingly overlook the burden of others, tend to hurt others, and become enclosed within ourselves. Friends, there were seasons in my life when even my prayer life reflected this. I used to pray for my own needs and for the needs of my loved ones. My world was small, my petitions were limited. In many ways, it was a self centered prayer. But somehow the Lord was widening my heart. These days, I pray for those who are suffering. I pray for those who have asked me to pray for them. And I also pray for those who do not even know that I'm praying for them. And that brings me a great joy in my heart. And whenever their prayers are answered, my heart is filled with gratitude. And it's a different kind of fulfillment altogether, I would say. One that moves me beyond myself. And friends, in today's gospel, Jesus notices Levi, the tax collector, sitting at the customs post and says to him, Follow me. And Levi, listening to this, he immediately left everything behind, arose and followed Jesus. And this Lent, friends, Jesus is noticing you and me. He sees where we are sitting, perhaps in our comfort, in our routine, and in our self concern. And He's gently saying, Follow me. And to follow Him means to rise from our old ways, to leave behind the clenched fists, to leave behind the harsh words and the narrowness of our hearts. It means we are allowing Him to lead us towards compassion, generosity, and love. In this year's Lenten message, our Holy Father, Pope Leo XIV, echoes the same call. He invites us to an abstinence of refraining from words that offend and hurt our neighbors, and to instead cultivate gentle speech, kindness, and respect. His word reminds us that fasting is not only about what we give up, but what we become. People whose words heal, whose hearts sees others, and whose life reflects the love of Christ. And so, friends, if we loosen the yoke, unclench the fist, and tame our words, then our light will truly rise in the darkness, and the shadows that once bound us will become as bright as noon. Because to follow Him means to walk in His ways, to walk in His light. This Lent, let us look within and reach beyond. God bless you, friends.